and welcome back to Homemade Horizons. My name is Alex. This here's Jimmy. Once again, we're going to go into the world of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Thank you guys very much for joining us here at Homemade Horizons. I just want to take this time to thank all of you guys for subscribing, following us on all of our platforms. We are going to get out on different social media platforms besides just YouTube and Twitch. But we do appreciate every little bit of support, all you guys out there who do watch us. And let's see. We did make it to Novigrad. So for those of you who haven't tuned in for a little bit, we have traded in the forests and swamps of Velen for the city of Novigrad. And, you know, I thought it would be much less... Is Windows Defender letting you down? What's letting me down right now by getting in my stream? Give me just a second to get rid of that. And we're back again. Thank you, Windows Defender, for popping up. Appreciate it. Anyway, like we were saying, got out of Velen, got into Novigrad, and I thought Velen was extremely depressing. So is Novigrad. But it's less drowners.
By, wanderer, or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
Ooh. What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
What a shitty ghost.
Interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Alright, well, let's...
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
There's a tax for hiring Geralt of Rivia. And that tax is he loots your house. Oh, I'm encumbered now. That's what I get for looting a house. Does this even have bulk? Not really. Okay, I really should find some place where I can get rid of all this stuff I have.
Move it.
Gold smoke. I don't need a casket. Spooky.
Put it down, please. Ah!
Oh, where did he go?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Well, I can't. I don't want to put the mug. Oh, there. Let's just drop all these mugs. Yeah, they're not useful, probably. Rakes. What else has... Oh, rotting flesh. We don't need that. Yeah. At some point, I feel like my urge to hoard everything may be encumbering me. That's an issue for not right now. Right now, let's go to the attic.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Now I need a ladle. Cow's milk. There's a lot of milk in here. This place has got a lot of milk. A lot of milk. Boom. Silver. Alcohol. Drawing of a crib. Oh. More milk. More alcohol.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Water. Oh, another mug. Oh well. I wonder if people, like, ever wonder what happens to all their belongings disappearing whenever Geralt of Rivia's around.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There we go. Put the doll in the thing.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Bear fat. Bear hide. These people have the weirdest items in their house. A lot of milk. A dumpling in a crate. Some wire. What's in here? What'll it be? Boo. Boo.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Hilarious.
Funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got this red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Do we be nice to her, or do we not and kick her out?
See, now I want to do this the nice way, but you just won't let me.
What'll you do to me, eh? Eh? Eh?
Oh, she's having
Murdoch.
big...
Godlings hate the scent. How would you like a whiff?
You're stupid and a pig.
Oh, she's gone. Get some burdock. Well, I'll be back. Alright, I'll be back.
Well, Witcher, what have you learned? More importantly, what have you resolved?
The house isn't cursed, just has a tenant. A godling.
What the devil is a godling?
Post-conjunction creature. Likes making mischief.
Mischief, you call it, yet it's likely to prevent me from selling.
I can try to smoke it out. I'll need burdock.
Well, let's
The
go
second
get
sword,
some.
Is it in case the first one breaks?
Let's go get some. Okay. We gotta remember, we gotta save the game up. You know, just in case the game crashes again like it did yesterday or the day before. I'm not saying this game isn't, like, stable. I usually don't have too many issues with it. But lately it's been crashing. And bugging out. This minimap is also a really confusing one. Ah, an
A good one to
obelisk.
you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains, but just a handful, and you could poison a whole family. Very useful plant.
Yeah. What else would you recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
Ooh, under the counter.
You just might have the herbs I need.
I need this one. Bundle of burdock. Let's see if he'll... take some stuff off my hands. Oh, shop, sorry. No. I mean... drummer brain, school, blood. Sell a bunch of that. Rot fiend blood. Ooh, we're taking too much of his money. Okay, well, we might as well spend some. What else you got? Bunch of formula. Oh, necropage oil. You know what? I want to remember this. If I need some oils and stuff, come back to this guy. But for now,
Take care.
we gotta focus. Focus. This guy's a halfling. He kind of speaks like a dwarf. He's got like a dwarven accent. But these halflings have the hobbit feet. There's no really other way to say it, but the hobbit feet. Aye, that's right. We gotta go through this door. So there's like gnomes, halflings, dwarves, and elves in this world. I mean, among others. But you don't really see too many halflings or gnomes. So they're here, they're just not as much.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically.
Alright, going the wrong way. We gotta go down. Alright.
You pig! Trying to suffocate me! You don't! Someone will do the same to you one day! Take this stupid axe, you bird-docking bully!
Feels bad. She seems innocent, but it's like if you gave a child, like, superpowers before they really are responsible enough to, like, use them properly. It's kind of what a godling is. Lots of mischief can cause trouble.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
All right. Oh, that's what those. Okay. Those are the things that I dropped. Alright, let's go get this house back.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Burned some burdock in the stove. Godling couldn't stand the smell and fled. And Corinne simply awoke. Anyway, house is clean.
Excellent. I must admit the experience has put me off the building. I shan't keep it. I'm mindful of the reward I owe you, and you'll receive a sizable commission. As soon as I'm able to sell the house. Come by from time to time and ask. The Yonkiers never break their word once given.
Thanks.
I'll be back.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains.
I mean, it's really interesting how, like, that, driving off the godling was just a mere burn some incense. They hate it. Whoa, whoa! Let's follow these rats. Where do they go? I thought like all these rats were the rats that you know, Geralt and Triss got out. What?
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
Look, I'm more pissed off that I was following this column of rats that I was very intent to see where they were going. And these guys stopped me.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, Master. You best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. He'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Well, we can't do number 1. And number 2 costs us money.
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
Ooh.
I will.
Smart guy.
I'll not take orders from anyone.
This guy's drunk.
Not the least afraid to teach a witcher some manners.
Oh, oh, oh. Come on at me. Come at me, bro. Dodge, you weave, you strike like a bee, and then you just dodge. Dodge a little more. Whack. Oh, 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 oh. He's got some life in him. Counter. Whack, whack. Huh. Ooh. Rope a dope. You got a rope and then you got a dope. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Enough. We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
Well,
Why'd your hair go white?
now we lost the column of rats, and I'm sad. Maybe we'll... Yeah, remember that time I was going to read all of these, like, out loud on stream? No. No.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Can you just call me Whitey? You know what? I'm kind of in the mood for more fisticuffs.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Let's do it. I got it all in the mood from rope-a-doping that last guy.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Let's get some fisticuffs going.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, Georgius George.
Georgius George.
Champion prepares. You and I
Georgius
should have a chat.
George.
Let us talk coin.
If your last name is George, do not name your kid Georgius.
Provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
Ooh. Nope.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that.
I'm gonna beat someone with my fists.
Warm welcome
Geralt
to our
wants
competitors
some
as they
action.
enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver.
Ooh,
May
those
the better
arms.
man win.
He's got a goat on his right arm. So I mean, Geralt wants to get paid, but he also wants to. Oh, this guy's level 15. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Whoa! Rope a dope, rope it, and dope it. Whoop! Ow! Okay, that's the wrong rope. Alright, okay. In and out, weave. We get the heavy punch. Heavy punch. Light punch. Light punch. Alright. Alright, Mr. Pile Driver. You got a counter. Oh, oh.
Slow to that break.
There we go, Geralt. We just gotta keep moving. Keep on moving. Block it.
Mistake.
What? What? Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. Beautiful dodge. Oh, oh, oh. Getting a little too ahead of myself. Yeah.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize.
Damn right.
Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Never completed all the boxing challenges in this game. Like, at some point I just forgot. Because, like, I don't know, the world's ending, and I figured that was more important.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Ooh. Who's Mr. Fancy Pants?
You're garbage in for a bruising.
Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Last taste.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
From your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
What's more than destiny? Like in The Witchers, because I really want to know.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yeah, what else can we learn?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
This is more like a therapy session for Geralt at this point.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
So sometimes this game does something really funny where the audio will, for some reason, come out of the monitor, not my headphones, and I can't record it. Just like right now. So there should be some audio with this, but well, it's not right now, obviously. I thought I figured out how to capture it. I was wrong.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Alright. That wasn't too bad. We got 80 XP out of that.
Best not cause any trouble here.
A Witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Geralt, those are some pretty broad shoulders. I mean, I helped the
It's
guy.
crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
I'm gonna make that guy wait a while, because we ain't getting to Skellige for a few hours. A few in-game playtime hours. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Burn!
That's enough of that.
Oh! And his legs are gone. Grilled pork? Grilled chicken sandwich. This guy just had a sandwich in his back pocket. This guy was the drunk. He finished his bottle early.
Rain again.
So,
Mages.
So in Novigrad, rain has nothing to do with mages, Broham. Oh, so back in Velen, you just had drowners everywhere, like walking down the street, drowners. Novigrad, not many drowners, but you have a bunch of bandits. Every once in a while, you just have bandits come attack you, which is nice. It livens up the pace of the game, because Novigrad can just be a lot of like going back and forth and running through the city. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy that as well, but sometimes it lacks the combat. Hey. Oh, it's locked. Let's go in the front, or the back, whatever.
I'll never come back, you stinking. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, With your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Ooh.
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Some fisticuffs. Let's do it. Let's do
Show
it.
me what you got.
Rope a dope. Oh, alright. Alright, okay, alright. Getting a little too ahead of ourselves. This is more of a brawl than a boxing match.
Yeah, it was like we never left Bergen.
Ooh, Zoltan just kicked their ass.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Got something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
What can we find? Ooh, alcohol.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his
Who's
trail.
that?
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
What's a stash? Stash some of these because they weigh, you know, an amount. Just throw that thing in there. All right. This is actually a Gwent card.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
It's that Gwent card, so I'm kind of happy to find this little tidbit. Oh, what is this?
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honoured to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
That's his actual name?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honoured to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
I guess this is his real name. Nothing else interesting. Oh. What is this?
This is the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
So if you guys watch the Witcher TV series, he gets that in like episode 1 or 2 or something like that. When they get captured by elves. I don't know what's upstairs. Anything... I think I can loot up here. I told you guys, when you get Geralt of Rivia to help you out, there is a tax you must pay. And that tax is, he loots pretty much everything of value. Do I need this? No, probably not. I will most likely not get through all the food that I hoard throughout this whole game. But it doesn't stop me from picking it up. Look at all these Gwent cards this guy was playing with. Ooh. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Food and alcohol and goat. Oops. Bread, alcohol. It was great. Very productive. What else is up here? Ah, there's a bum playing cards up here too. It's kind of like if you go into like a homeless encampment and you find like a bunch of their magic cards, like they're all playing Magic the Gathering. Like, that's how weird it is to see these Gwent cards lying about. Well, at least that's locked. Water knife. I didn't mean to pick it up, but I did. Oh, no, damn it. Okay, come on, girl. There we go. Alright. Let's make sure we save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Alright. I didn't read it. Geralt read it. So let's see which one is closest. 97, 118, 286. Yeah, let's talk to Vespula. What a name. If you guys have
Your coin, part is shite.
Another day gone to shit.
oh, look, dwarves. If you guys have a daughter, please don't name her Vespula. Oh, it's a halfling.
Excuse me.
Oh, and some dwarves. Which one's taller? Okay, they're about the same size. Halfling has no shoes on. Oh. You know what? One of these dwarves doesn't have shoes either. Oh, but his feet are not hairy, like super duper hairy like a halfling's feet. Look at those feet. They're like bear hide on them. I don't have a foot fetish, I swear. I don't. Punch the goose, punch it. Alright, the goose is not. Hey, that took a long time for me to kill that goose. I honestly thought that goose was not gonna die. It was an excessive amount of punching.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh!
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Okay, so there's a couple ways that this goes down. I say, get out of here. They probably attack me. I say, Vespula's got new protection. They probably still attack me, and they get pissed off at her. Probably won't be very good for her. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I am playing Witcher with the keyboard. Witcher on PC.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
I tried.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Geralt, right?
I did what?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Maybe. Yes.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ah, Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
She's angry.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ooh, Dandelion went out with some of these ladies. The laundry ladies. 240 XP, dang. Alright, let's see. Next person is Elihol? Is that how I say it? Elihal? Elihol. Maybe we'll find out.
You can make yourself useful.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot.
Oh, he's an
How
elf.
might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Well.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
That's not an awkward conversation at all.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
That's one way to go out. I mean, I don't want to burn alive, ever. But I guess he made the best of a shitty situation.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead.
discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Alright.
That mug's a fright.
Well, we learned how to pronounce his name. Marabella. Let's see if we can get any information out of her. Okay. I really gotta go find a fast travel post farther north.
Look awfully suspicious to me, trap.
Why is everyone so rude to Geralt? Alright. We're getting there. Look at the pigs.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out.
This mini-map is so confusing. Oh, you guys can't see it.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit? It hurt much. Where are ya? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him. Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the
I don't actually have to go outside.
like as not. How do you know? Mum says that.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
That's kind of sad.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Yeah, level up by talking to the teacher. That's why you guys gotta go to school. Level up. That's the wrong one. Oh wait, talk to Molly. Let's go talk to Molly. Cut through this house again. Let's see why that was the easiest way to go. What? Up the stairs. Geralt's got some great cardio. Great cardio. I guess he is a witcher. Oh, wait. This is more important. I need a haircut.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Alright, let's get a haircut. I gotta get a haircut tomorrow, so I like how this works out. Let's clean up this beard. Technically, it grows back, so we'll be back soon. My favorite is the Elven Rebel cut. That's what I like on my Geralt.
So long.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, we were trying to do something about something important. Something main quest. Molly.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. The Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Let's go.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
What a nice sprawling shot of the countryside / cityscape.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Let's do
What I
it.
came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's
Why
do
not?
it.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
It's a race.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Go,
Oh,
go.
wow. Alright, so just gotta follow the mini map. I mean, I guess technically my face is blocked the mini map, so you guys can't see it. Maybe that makes this more exciting for you.
Don't spare the horse.
I find like the hardest thing about these races is making sure you follow the track, then also managing your horse's stamina. Because you don't want to like...
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
You don't want to run out of stamina at the worst moment and then lose the race. So you gotta pick your time to ease up on the horse. Hey, did it.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Yay!
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
You these days, hair-brained, all of them.
Washed your hair lately?
Alright, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
It's not how it happened.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles. And
With
he'd
the
sing the
bubbles.
arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they're different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
She's not very smart.
No. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Well, that seems like as good as time as any to wrap this up for the night. I just want to thank everybody for joining us here at Homemade Horizons. Join us as we play through The Witcher. Good friend Matt is playing through Yakuza 0. And pretty soon, here about a week or two, we're going to be streaming the new Doom Eternal. So stay tuned. Thanks for supporting us. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Just want to thank you guys for watching us and staying here with Homemade Horizons. We'll see you next time.